Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Coles CEO. I'm Tasha Walker. If you're new with us, and this is
Good morning. I'm Rick Walker.
My handsome better half.
Do I just sit here and watch her create this amazing stuff?
No, he just tells me everything. Like, I don't remember. You just ask anyone. I don't remember anything, and I ask him always, and he's my repository of information on the fly. So I want to welcome you all. Some of you are still adding to groups like we were doing at the beginning. Here's the truth. What I've learned and what my directs have learned that we've been working with on this to perfect this, to give it to you guys. Number one, groups are a good resource, but they come after the chat. Okay. Again, remember phase one was kind of like use your emotional intelligence. How do you know this person? Do you normally communicate by phone? Then you know what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the phone. And if you need a coach, then you're going to tell us that you need us. Set that aside. We're going to talk about by default. Okay. We're all building this online because that's what we want to do, right? Because we want to be free. We don't want to be chasing our friends. We don't want to be that friend at the party that everybody's running from because we're in a direct selling company. No, thank you. We're not party people. Are we big event people when we're ready to own a market? You better believe we are. And these two right here will be traveling some this year to build you guys, okay? So if you have a group and you're building, I want to hear from you. You need to let us know because we're going to put it on the calendar and we're going to come. So all these other pieces to the puzzle, if you work the business belly to belly, if you get on the phone, that's not wrong. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is by default, this is the method that worked best for me. And what I'm seeing is the pace that we are moving as human beings, as moms, as dads, as, parents, as whatever. People are really comfortable communicating in a chat. They're comfortable texting. They're comfortable chatting. People don't want to pick up the phone anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if I have to pick up the phone for support for a company, I'm totally put out. But I'll live chat at any point, right? If it's just because it's so benign, it's just right there. You can enter words. If I want to leave, if I feel overwhelmed, I can leave. If people are like being crazy and like pushy, I can leave. That's my right. I can leave that chat. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's an element of anonymity. There's an element of freedom. And we're meeting people where they are. We're not forcing them to get on the phone with us. We're not doing anything. We're giving them information and we're letting them kind of warm up to this and trust us. We're fostering trust. So what we're doing is we're not putting them in groups right away. Don't put them in groups and tag them like I was telling you to in the beginning. I'm sorry. We do better when we know better. I know better. I've watched this happen. I myself have added people to groups. The groups are great, but you've got to start with the conversation. And that's either belly to belly, on the phone, or in a chat. And I'm going to teach you in a chat today how to do this and go really super fast. So what I want you to do is do not listen to this little conversation we're going to have today and have the baggage of yesteryear, in your lap. I don't want you thinking about your last business that you were in. I don't want you thinking about all the trainings that you've paid for, that you've watched or you have never even watched, okay? What I'm telling you is this. This is a business I've learned now at this point, and this is a system that I know and I can stand by because we're closing people every single day on Facebook chat, and it's like that. It's like if there's magic, it's in here. So just take this and say, what can I learn from this? How could I have a mind shift that would allow me to utilize this and just try it, and try it. And again, you're going to see in here in a minute, I'm going to tell you energy is everything. So you want to bring in this expectation that it's going to work for you, right? Because I'm telling you that it is, okay? And I'm bringing this system to you because this is a way that I can help you to do it how I'm doing it because it's working for me and it's working for everybody that we're duplicating it with. So bringing people into this system as a prospect and they go, oh my gosh, this is so easy. Are you kidding me? I can do this, right? And so then they're taking it more seriously. They're taking the business more seriously because remember, direct selling is a foregone conclusion. Anybody who's listening to you talk about your business opportunity, they're assuming they're going to have parties, chase their friends, and that's all you can talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing you can think of to talk about in your whole life is your direct selling company. You know those people. They're like that, right? We're not going to be those people. It's just a part of who we are. It's just something that we believe in, and it's just a part of who we are rather than something we're trying or doing right now. So I want to go through this book with you guys. So the 3 simple steps, okay? And I even say this is the easiest money you'll ever make in your whole life. If you're coachable and follow our system, don't overthink it. That's the problem. If this doesn't work for you, I'll tell you, you're right in here. You're in your own head and you can't get out of your way. So we've got to get out of our own way, right? We got to be free to think and learn new things and let people help us. The 3 simple steps are this. We're going to gather interest with a Facebook post. Okay? We're going to talk more about that in a minute. When people ask you for info, you simply say, you know what, I don't know a whole lot yet other than it works. Okay? Or you say, I don't know a whole lot because I just ordered, but I would love for you to do this with me. And I'm really excited about it, right? That's authentic. Okay? And then you're opening a chat and adding your mentor. Those are literally the 3 steps. Okay? Unless you are a mentor, okay? And once you're a mentor, then you're a leader of an organization and you're building, you know what I mean? You're building your people. And so it looks a little bit differently. But from the place that you're sitting right now, if you're starting to build this business, this is 3 steps. Anybody can do this, right? You don't have to know anything. You don't have to have used the product. You don't have to do anything. I mean, who can't bring a conversation, right? So 3 simple steps. Move fast and break things. That's my new favorite thing. I mean, I've loved this phrase for a long, long time, but this is what I want to tell you. When I would say these things to Shani, she would make me realize how it sounds so simple, but yet it's profound. She was like, okay, I'm moving on. I'm gathering low-hanging fruit. Every conversation that we had, we're moving fast. We're moving fast. We're opening chats. We're sharing. We're getting them into a chat. We're having a conversation, an honest, open conversation, a dialogue between human beings. Remember, we're looking for a human experience. We're not selling anything. We're helping people. Do they want to be helped? I don't know. Let's find out in a chat. If they don't, we love you. Goodbye. Best wishes. If you ever change your mind, we're going to be here, right? If they do want help, then that's what we do. We help them. So don't overthink this. This is my favorite thing, if I can impart one thing to you guys, to share with your people. Don't think you need to wait until you see results on the product to tell friends what you're doing, right? We all have a person who says, well, if I see good results, then I'll be willing to share, right? That works for one person. That works for the person who isn't looking for a business opportunity. They're not looking for money. They don't need any money. They don't, you know, and I don't know who doesn't need money, because I know the one thing that people with money want is what? More money. So I don't know who doesn't need money. Who doesn't need another, you know, layer of passive income in their family, or a plan B or a plan A. You know what I'm saying? So if those people are uncoachable, here's the story. Just as a prospect, if you have a business partner who is uncoachable, they are not low-hanging fruit, and they don't get attention, period. They get to unwind themselves. They get to go and do it, you know, John Wayne it. Let them do what they think they know how to do. See how it works for them. If it works great, then you know what they're going to do? They're going to create a system like this. That's what they're going to do. And it's going to be great. And they're going to make you a lot of money. In the meantime, you're not going to bash your head up against the wall, because people can't be helped who don't want help, period. End story. Next, right? We're looking for low-hanging fruit. Friends who are ready to jump in. Don't spend time and energy on people who don't show interest right away. Share with them, pray for them, move on. Next, okay? Step 1 is gathering interest. This is the most important piece of this puzzle. And you can do it many different ways. Again, gathering interest in person could be you order Zing in the sample packs, like we just did, because I've never had business cards before, and ever in any business, right? And we just ordered business cards, and we stapled into our little Zing packets, and we're like ready to roll. So if you want to do that, so that when you're on the go and you're meeting strangers and you're like, you know, we've been striking up conversations with some strangers lately. You know what I mean? We have. Because why? I don't care. Why? Because they're strangers. Because I walk away and I go, whatever. You know what I mean? If they look me up, if they Facebook us, if they message us, if they get in, fine. If they don't, fine. Who cares? They're strangers, right? Okay. That's in person. Gathering interest, okay? And you can connect on Facebook. On my business card, I have my Facebook. Why? Because I've built my business on Facebook. It's not a friend thing. It's a business thing. You know what I mean? Yes, you guys are all there, and I love you, and I love to keep up with people and see recipes and what everybody's traveling or whatever. But it's my window to the world, and it's how I built my business. And without it, I'd be completely like without an office. I'd be lost. So I always drive traffic back to my Facebook. My Facebook to me is more important than my website, because people can get on there and see not only what I'm saying about myself, like a website is kind of a one-sided conversation. It's like I'm telling you about me, okay? But you can go on my Facebook and you see not only what am I saying about me, what are my friends saying about me? Are people engaging with me? It adds credibility to me. It validates me, right, as a human. And what does that do? That fosters trust. Because before people want to know what we're selling, they're listening to us and they're gauging, do I trust this person who's delivering this information to me or not, right? That's why it's so important to build your Facebook out in a way that you want to be known. And I can't go into all that today, but a lot of you have heard my training on that kind of stuff, and we'll do more of that as time goes on. So step one is gathering interest. So on Facebook, what this looks like, which is our system, what we're going to be talking about today, and it doesn't have to just be Facebook. You know, I think I'm looking at a little Olivia right now, Pam's daughter, Olivia. Whoop, whoop. Olivia, just a little plug, is an opera singer. Isn't that fabulous? She's 21 years old. She just joined under Shani's organization, and she's in Nashville, and she has about 8,000 Instagram followers. So does this have to just be Facebook? No. Gathering interest is anything you want to use, any social media outlet that you want to use, put it out there, put a cute image out there with a link, right? And we're going to be doing more with links and capturing, and we're going to be moving people online, money while we sleep. That's what we're doing, right? That's the Cult CEO way. So gathering interest is just putting something out there that's going to grab attention. And then we're going to send them someplace. Where are we going to send them? All that tricky stuff is coming later. But for now with Facebook, the beautiful thing about Facebook is that we can just right away be chatting. Even though I think Instagram now has chat, I think pretty much everything is adding a chat layer. So you could actually do all of this, duplicate this with Instagram, okay? So with Facebook, what we're doing is we're putting a post out there. Now, you guys are not going to go like renegade on us. Here's the thing, that this is what we want to do, and this is what I want you to understand. Sometimes we just post like whenever you feel like it. Do you know what I'm saying? This has been kind of what we've done. We've just posted whenever we felt like it. But then what happens is you have to assume what's going to happen is people are going to comment. They're going to message you. And if you're going to work this system, you've got to prepare your mentor. So number one, you need to talk to your mentor and say, I want to do a post. Here's what I want to do. Will you help me create this post, right? And we know that all of our posts, we want to have something that catches people's eye. We want to have a trigger, so we want to use an image, things like that, okay? So I'm going to show you some examples in a minute, and we're going to have some other things that are available to you as far as like picking this picture and this kind of verbiage. We're going to have that stuff. It's coming. But step number one is gathering interest. It's a post, okay, that you're going to do on whatever, Facebook, whatever you want to do. And make sure it's public so that anybody can see it. Friends of friends, friends of friends of friends of friends. And we're kind of like bringing these people to us. If you can think about putting a big net out into the ocean and kind of pull it back in and see what's in there. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we're kind of doing. We just want to see, who do we have that's engaging and kind of interested. You won't know for a little while the people that are watching you anyway, but these will start to flush people out. Okay, and that's why we don't use the word singular a lot in those early posts, because we want to know who's interested. If you tell them the name, they're going to go out and search for it, right? We know that about our people. So we put this out there and gather interest, okay? Then we attract people, and we don't have to message people. Hi, so-and-so, I'm Susie Q. I just started a new business. I want to tell you about it. I've just partnered with blah, blah, blah. No. Does anybody want to do that? No. I don't know anybody who wants to do that. Okay. So we want to bring them to us. That's the whole point of this, gathering interest. So here's something so funny. Okay, so this is our first sample post. This was Heidi, and it cracks me up. This is Carby, and have you ever thought about doing a detox or cleanse? She did not say, I'm on product, I've lost anything. She didn't even know at this point. She was just following the system. This is a sample post she put out before she had her product. Okay. And so that's what we can do. A lot of people go, well, I don't know if I want to, endorse it because I don't, it's not, it's not honest if I haven't used the product. Well, guess what? Can you think about pharmaceutical drug reps? You think they're wagging all those products around? You think they're taking all that stuff? They're not. It's just a lucrative business. Am I right? Okay. So you don't have to take all this stuff to know it works. We've got, tons and tons of before and afters. Get people in and make them understand. If they're looking for the business, they don't need to show their own results to show their friends that this product works, okay? And they're not saying anything works right now. When they don't have their product yet, what they're doing is they're putting it out there and they're saying, does anybody want to do this with me? That's what you're doing. You're just being a friend. We're changing our verbiage. We were saying, okay, yeah, you're going to order here, place your order, and then you order, and then you wait for it to get there, and that's the week, and then you wait for it, to do the cleanse, and that's 8 days, and then you have to see, are you happy? And then you want to see the weight loss part of it, and then you want to see, it's a wait and see game, which again, it's fine if people don't want the money. If you've got people who are interested in making a life outside of working for someone else, okay, this is the best thing that is out there, period. It's not a question. I'm just telling you, this is it. This is a vehicle. Get in, throw it in drive, and let's roll. And the way that we do that is by saying to our new people who enroll as a distributor, let's get you started. Let's do your first post. Are you ready? This is what you're going to do. This is how we do it, period. You know the song, this is how we do it. Na, 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 na. That's what it is. This is how we do it. We say, we do a post. We gather interest. You bring it to your mentor. You're done. We start building your business. We start building your team. When you're a mentor, you can do your own chats right now. You sit and watch and you learn. That's your job. You watch and learn. Bring your people to me. Can you do that? Everybody can do that. Okay. And if we make it easy and we keep them innocent, even sometimes in the very beginning, these people are working other companies, to be honest with you. And we've kept them innocent by saying, like for example, in the beginning, Shani was big in her RNF and she's still there. Okay. But now she says she's following the money. She's unapologetically doing this business. But in the beginning, I said, let's keep you innocent so that you don't have, the wrath of, on you. And I said, let's just say you tell them, I have no idea. Let me connect you with my friend who helped me with the product. What does that feel like? It feels like Shani isn't selling it or anything. It feels like Shani's just saying, hey, this is something I'm excited about. I'm telling my friends, here, you guys talk. You know what I'm saying? And then what I'm doing is I am, pointing them at the very end. I say, Shani, can you give them your referral link? They're ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? And then they're placing their order. So gather interest, sample post happened day one. You order your product. The next thing we do with our people is we post on Facebook. I'm excited. I'm terrified. I just ordered a detox. Pray for me. Anybody want to do it with me? Okay. I have some friends who have done it with great results. They're melting before my eyes. I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to let them coach me, and I want you guys to do this with me. Does anybody want to do this with me? Okay. Here are some more sample posts. Again, I know you're not going to be able to read all this right now, but it'll be in the book and you'll be able to read it. But I wanted to give you an example here. Let me read you this post. So tonight is the end of 2016. Time flies when you're having fun. LOL, right? Any New Year's resolutions? I feel like I've had the same one for the past 10 years and I've never done anything about it. This is the year. And I'm going bold and putting it out there because I feel like so many of us have had this same conversation. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's not just about losing weight. It's about energy and how I feel. I've prayed about this and decided I'm doing a detox, going on seems to be doable plan and get my weight and health back on track. I would love to have some friends do this with me. If this post speaks to you, comment or message me and I'll get you info on what I'm doing. It's a system so we don't have to think about it. Anyone else who wants to get healthy and not have to think, you're my people. Want to? Please say yes and pray for me. Okay? So then what happens is people feel, what do they feel? They have a trigger. They're like, that's me. I've always, every single year that's passed by, wanted to lose weight. Or I feel like I don't have any more energy anymore, and I can't, whatever. It's completely harmless, this post. But this post started her business, right? This one too. I'm not going to read it to you, but you guys can read it. And this is, you know, Terry is new, and she's under Tara. She's very excited about the business now, and she is precious. But do you know something? She doesn't have her kit yet. She just ordered her kit. And I said, let's get you going. Let's build your business. Here's what we do. This is how we do it. Put a post up.